Thank you for visiting our Kickstarter page and allowing us the pleasure to introduce you to The Legend of Billy Mean. Billy Mean is a timeless African-American hero created by author Steve Eaton. Billy Mean fills the gap in children's literature geared toward children of African heritage. Describing his motivations for creating the character, Steve Eaton, pastor, youth mentor, and veteran of the United States Armed Forces, states that he wanted to create a character that isn't just positive, but mindset transforming for our youth. Whether you're urban, suburban, or live in the countryside, we can see that the direction of today's youth is problematic and reaching epidemic proportions. Today we are in the midst of a crisis in which parents, teachers, and community leaders are struggling to keep youths in step with becoming and remaining positive and productive. Steve Eaton believes that we must start earlier in the life of a child if we are to develop a strong, confident, morally grounded, and proud human being. Mr. Eaton's first book, The Legend of Billy Mean, was intended to kick off a series of books. Most of these books, addressing myriad subjects that will benefit children in the Black community, are already written or in the works. The only roadblock to filling the shelves with this beautifully illustrated series is the investment in quality artwork and book promotion. Self-publishing is a hard road to travel alone, but together, with a little funding and some word of mouth, this holiday season, Billy Mean will go beyond mere legend and become a reality in the hearts of children the world over. We now proudly invite you to listen to a sample reading of The Legend of Billy Mean, as read by the author Steve Eaton.
In a land in the distant, near the old coal mine, dwelled a mighty man, a legend of all time. Born on a dusty farm, a special child was he. Carried bales of hay he did at the age of 2 or 3. His story spread like wildfire. Men spoke about his fame. No one greater had ever lived. Billy Mean was his name. Caved in one dreadful day. Men were buried alive. Ox nor mule could move one rock, but Billy got inside. His body made like iron, his arms felt like steel. He stood, sweated, and stared at a huge unconquered hill. Sweat poured from his body like a mighty running stream. With every breath that Billy took was like an engine blowing steam. Saving every life that day, he moved both log and stone. He worked from dawn till the sun went down, till every man was home. A powerful mountain man he was, as tough as nails of brass. He'd hit the side of the largest mountain and break it down like glass. Men about the countryside said he was the strongest in the land. Something seemed to increase his strength when a hammer got in his hand. Billy stood about 7 feet tall, strong as 5 good mule. He was hired one day to till some land and replace the farmer's bull. Others have even said he was the strongest they'd ever seen. No one could ever bust a rock like the mighty Billy Mean. Billy was a blacksmith, a most amusing man. His children laughed as they watched their dad make horseshoes with his hands. The best miner for miles around couldn't beat him shoveling coal. Billy would bust a mile of rock to find one piece of gold. On a cool autumn evening, around 4:45, Billy was cooking some mountain stew when a knock came at his door. There stood a man wearing a hat, a man known as Slim. He looked as if he'd seen a ghost. There was a gruesome look on him. Slim began to tremble. His nerves fought to relax. He shook so bad he lost his shoes and came right out of his hat. "Mr. Mean, we need to talk. You won't be bothered again?" A gentle thunder from Billy's voice said,
"Please, kind sir, come in."
"You see, we need you badly, Billy. Something's terribly wrong. The dam we built is about to bust. We'll drown before too long." Billy's face grew ice cold. He did not say a word. Just the sound of a hustling man was all the sound you heard. Billy came running fast from about 5 miles or so, moving out like racing deer and steam coming from his nose. "Quick, Billy!" cried one man. "Hurry!" shouted another. Billy held the dam with one hand and fixed it with the other.
Reaching our goal here at Kickstarter.com will allow us to publish and promote 4 more books in the series. And for every $1,000 beyond our goal, we'll be able to produce and promote 1 additional book in the series. Just imagine 10 or 20 books lining the shelves of your local bookstore and library. Just imagine, one day, Billy Mean the cartoon. It all begins here, by giving our little ones a hero they can be proud of. We hope you share our vision. With your help, we can make it happen.
Greetings, everyone. This is Steve Eaton, the author of The Legend of Billy Mean and the Billy Mean series. On behalf of children across the United States of America and children worldwide, we want to thank you in advance for your generosity.